Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another real quick video here. Just make sure y'all subscribe. We've got some good news, man. Deontay Wilder looks like he chose not to fire or split from Mark Breland. I saw this on a Yahoo Sports article, just came up, earlier, and he stated that to Dan Raphael that he still feels like he could have went out on his shield that night. He still feels like he could have been that warrior, but he realized that Mark Breland was looking out for him. He was thinking about his best interests, and that's why he threw that towel in. And he stated that Mark Breland is still Team Wilder. And just a couple points on that I just wanted to make is, first off, I gotta say that I really respect Wilder. Definitely respect him for this. Because this is just another stage as far as him realizing that he was losing that fight that night very badly, and it's just coming down to he's just accepting defeat now. I feel like Mark Breland, when it comes down to Mark Breland and what he did, you really got to take your hat off to him, because from the way it sounds, Mark Breland took the initiative to say, yo, my fighter is hurt. It was him, the one that really showed that he cared, when you think about it, because everybody else was more so worried about what Wilder would think. And as far as going by Wilder's, his mantra or his motto or whatever is, go out on his shield, just let him keep going and near die in the ring. But Mark Breland said, F that. It came down to him using his mind and not letting Wilder tell him what to do. And I feel like that's what they need more of in Wilder's corner, because maybe Mark Breland wants to do some certain things, but maybe he wants to do certain things sometimes in there, but it's kind of like, they can't really act on it all the time, because it's like, Wilder has more say in there. But that night, it was just one of the biggest events in the world, and Wilder, he was just getting dominated throughout the fight. And for Mark Breland to do what he did, on that big of a platform, it took a lot of guts. It took a lot of guts, but it also took a lot of heart, because that shows you who in the corner really cared about him. If that makes sense, that really showed you who was the one guy that didn't want to see him suffer. They didn't want to see the warrior. They wanted to see Deontay Wilder be able to, live another day. They wanted to see Deontay Wilder, be able to hug his wife and kids again, and that's what it came down to. Because imagine you seeing somebody you really care about in the ring not having an answer for whatever the other guy's having. He's just getting completely dominated. If you really care about that person and you don't care about what that person says or how they're going to react to you after the fight, that means you don't really care about that person. See, Mark Breland, he cares about the person. That's the feeling I got from it. I felt like he was like, yo, I'll deal with the consequences later. Like, he might not like me after this, but one day he'll thank me. And, Deontay Wilder, only took him a few days, and he was able to come to his senses and thank Mark Breland and realize that he was really looking out for him. But, yeah, man, that's really all I got on this one. I just kind of want to give you my thoughts on that, because, on the podcast episode, we talked about the split, but, I want to keep current on this one. I just wanted to make sure people know that, Wilder and Mark Breland are still a team now. And with that being said, I know he's only like second in command there, but it just kind of shows you that you need more people in that corner that are willing to take that initiative and, kind of fill Wilder in on different things, as far as, even technique and skill. There's got to be somebody in there that says, we need to switch it up sometimes. We need to work on certain things, because this one thing we have isn't always going to work. You can't always have yes men. You got to have guys that'll say no, a lot. Whenever something's not working, because not everything works, in there. You can't just say, oh, that looks good all the time. You need guys that are going to do that. And I think Mark Breland, him stepping up on, like I said, this major platform, and seeing his fighter hurt the way he was, he said, no, I had enough. He didn't care about what anybody thought, not even the champ himself. He said, yo, I'm stopping it. And see, something good out of that came. At first, Deontay may have not liked it, but hey, he realized it. He realized that Mark Breland was really just doing it to look out for him. So respect to Mark Breland for real. But yeah, that's all I got on this, guys. Just kind of wanted to go back in and update y'all on that. Just let me know your thoughts on that, about them linking back up. Do you think Wilder also needs another trainer in his corner? But yeah, that's all I got on this, guys. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.